What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Dylan Talks Tone. Today we have a special one. We have a custom-built guitar for less than most of the standard American stuff that you can buy in 2024. Before we get started, I want to thank my Patreon supporters. Without you, we couldn't do a lot of these videos. So we appreciate you very much, as well as the folks that use the little join button down there and join the YouTube side of the joiny thing, membership thing too. We're doing a bunch of different stuff, behind the scenes things and stuff like that. Almost every day, trying to shoot a bunch of different stuff that you don't see on the normal YouTubes. So thank you all for supporting that stuff. So this is a special one for me. This is a Texas Toast Challenger Level 2 with a custom fabric top and custom P90s that I made for it, actually. Let me tell you a little bit about the background of what happened here. And more importantly than that, we'll get into the specifics of it, and we will talk about all the features and everything. This thing is unbelievable. And when I tell you how much you can get one of these things for, it will literally blow your mind. Now, we should say, I ordered this guitar from Texas Toast. I did not get a sale on it. I did not get some sort of special buddy deal or anything. Even though those guys are friends of mine, I did pay full price for this guitar. That being said, one of the things that did happen, I told them I wanted a pink one because I like pink guitars. This is my third one, I think. So I like pink guitars. So one of the things that I guess you could call special is they wanted to show off that they do these fabric tops. They did not tell me they were putting a fabric top on it, and they did it. And so that maybe was an addition to the guitar that I was not personally, and that was kind of their gift to me on top of purchasing the instrument, because I actually requested this kind of dusty desert rose color, and then they surprised me with the fabric top. So I just want to be super transparent about what is different about this guitar and what might have been special for me. Now, that being said, that doesn't mean you can't get this. You can actually buy one of these too. When they called me, they said, do you want to do something special for the pickups? And so I made a special set of my P90s for this guitar. These are kind of a one-of-a-kind thing, but we could talk about that in a minute as well. Okay, so just kind of I want to get that all out of the way. So let's talk about what the Texas Toast Challenger is. You see the body shape. This is years and years and years of love and development from Matt and Chris at Texas Toast Guitars to come up with a body shape that is welcoming to most players. It is very ergonomic. It is very balanced. This guitar weighs 7.6 pounds. This is a carved top mahogany body with a set 3-piece maple neck. And the interesting thing about this is the way it all balances, the way it just feels natural. When you have it in your lap, when you have it on a guitar strap, it just feels natural. It is a C-shaped neck with a 10-inch radius fretboard with cryogenically treated frets. It has blind fret slots and very well finished frets. Remember, this is a two-man custom guitar shop, okay? So this stuff is done, these are done one at a time for you. This is not a factory. This is one at a time. These guitars are built. A bone nut. We've got a very specifically designed 7-degree peg head angle here. You can actually set the guitar flat on a flat surface and not have to worry about breaking the peg head. As far as those design, then the other thing is it is a set neck glued in. So maple, so it's not a bolt-on guitar. It's actually set with the correct neck angle and everything for all of this stuff to work properly with the carved top. Now that's kind of the main structure of the guitar. But what I want to talk to you about and show you, obviously besides hearing it, is yes, anybody can build a guitar, right? Anybody can come up with something cool. But everything is so well thought out here. The neck angle, the peg head angle, the peg head design, string pull across the nut height, the fret size. It's a 24/75 scale. The 10-inch radius is perfect. Of course, the blind fret slots make it to where you don't ever have fret sprout, and the guitar is really, really good. Rosewood fretboard on this guitar, but there's actually another, I think it's called Blackwood fretboard that they're using on a lot of the production builds. I really think that this was some sort of prototype neck that went on this guitar, so that's why it has a rosewood fretboard. And we'll get into ordering these guitars and how you can get them in just a minute. But let's talk specifically about details. Okay, so remember, when I tell you how much this guitar costs, it's mind-blowing. But let's talk about details. First of all, let's talk about hardware. Hip shot bridge. We got a hip shot set of open gear tuners. I don't know if you've Googled how much hip shot hardware costs, but it is the best of the best, and it is not cheap. Okay, they are incredible. They tune perfectly. They keep the guitar stays in tune. It is amazing. Switchcraft switch, CTS pots, and when we look at the wiring on this guitar, talking about details, I want you to look at the art that went into laying out the wires in the control cavity. Look at the control cavity, how it is routed, how everything lays in there perfectly, how it's all fit, and it looks, everything's intentional. Even the back covers for the cavities are all made in-house at Texas Toast. This is not something that's ordered stock and then just modified to this guitar. They make this stuff. When we talk about our strap pins, we've got the little felts underneath here. The detail as far as the paintwork that goes around the heel, this guitar is, the way it's constructed, this is set and then masked afterwards, and it looks perfect. When you look at the way the peg head is done, the peg head is actually masked and painted on the level twos, and there is an edge around here that makes it look like there is a laminated top on the top of here, but this is actually painted. But Chris does such a fine job of masking. It's perfect. It's so cool. I can't get over like all these little details. You know, I'm a motorbike guy, right? And so, you know, I've had pretty neat motorcycles, and this reminds me of some of my cooler motorcycles that I've had. And I go out in the garage and I just sit there, you know, even after owning it for a while, and pick up on these little details. And you're just like, look at this little detail. Look at this other little detail. You just continue to pick up on these little things. And not to mention how it sounds. These are a set of our P90s that we've made these custom covers for. We have a couple left with black inserts, not pink inserts, on the Dylan Talks Tone website as of the making of this video. But it's all these little details. This burst that's done around the outside of the fabric top is perfect. Sometimes with fabric tops and various things like this, you can see a little line or a little, you cannot tell where the edge of this, it's above and beyond. I cannot believe how, I mean, I know Matt and Chris, so I guess I can believe it. But here's what I'm going to tell you now. If you go to the Texas Toast website and you order this guitar, when you go to their website, you'll see there's a level 1, a level 2, a level 3, and a level 4. This is a level 2 with the added option of a fabric top and the special pickups. Other than that, the guitar is the same. I think, what are they, $1,600 for this level of detail? Now, the reason I'm being so upfront with you about the fabric top is all the other details that we've talked about, the painted peg head on the level 2 with this awesome masking, the way this is done around the neck joint, the wiring, all that kind of stuff is all normal. You order a $1,600 guitar and you get this level of detail. It is mind-blowing to me. I've played these guitars a bunch. I have been to Texas Toast probably as many times as anybody that's ever taken a class there. I've seen them. I've messed with them. I've played them. I've enjoyed them. But then getting one of my own in the house and having it here for a couple of weeks, I will tell you, it is... I mean, I know these guys, and I'm still surprised every time I sit down and play this thing. It's so fun. It's such a fun guitar. Even doing these little sound samples, I'm on a time schedule today shooting this video, and I just kind of got lost track in time and just kept playing. It's just such a cool guitar to play. And the fact that you can have this for less than an American Telecaster, like a Ultra 2 or a Vintage 2 or any of that stuff is more expensive than this guitar by a fair margin. And I just think it's a really cool option. So, okay, I've gushed about it enough. Go to TexasToastGuitars.com. Tell them I sent you in the comments. When you order one of these things, just say, you saw the Dylan video and you want one of these guitars. If you want a fabric top, if you want something custom, if you want these custom pickups in here, you can talk to Matt about all that stuff. And you can work out the details for yourself. You can pick colors. You can pick... there's a bunch of options. Not everything can be pickable, but there's some options that are that you can spec on this guitar and really make it yours for an absolutely reasonable amount of money. It's just a cool thing. This guitar is such a cool thing. I can't tell you how much I enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun. There you go. The Texas Toast Challenger Level 2 fabric top in desert rose and pink. Thanks to Matt and Chris at Texas Toast for surprising me with the paisley. I wasn't expecting it. And thank you to everybody who supports the channel. Go down and give them some love at TexasToastGuitars.com. And I guess until then, until our next video, we'll see you. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell and do all that normal stuff. And we'll see you tomorrow for the podcast.